I legitimately forget how to film videos. This is not good. Hey guys, it's Haley, and today I'm here to finally film some sort of update, wrap-up type video because I literally haven't done this in like 6 months and it's been a while. So I'm definitely not gonna do an actual wrap-up looking at the pile of books. Basically, as a quick summary of the last couple of months, I had a very busy summer. A friend of mine got married. I did a lot of house sitting and I just really wasn't home a lot of the summer, and then I got out of the habit of filming videos, but now I'm trying to get back into it. Nobody's actually home right now, so I can actually film, and I'm literally just gonna do a quick run through of the things that I read over the last 6 months or so. So let's get started with that. First off, I read Intercessors Arise by Debbie Pizbilski, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I read The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón, and I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it and I tapped it up. What Happened to Goodbye by Sarah Dessen. I only gave this 3 stars, not my favorite of her books. I reread the first 2 Sweet Tooth volumes and then read the rest of the series. Gave them all from like 3 to a 4 star, I'm pretty sure. Hearts of Fire by The Voice of the Martyrs, which I gave 5 out of 5 stars. This was incredible, and it's just 8 testimonies of women who live in the underground church, and it's, if you're a Christian, highly recommend this. I reread Clockwork Prince, gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. When a Woman Meets Jesus, I gave 3.5 stars. Dark Matter, which I gave 5 out of 5 stars. This is probably like one of my favorite books that I read this year. It's like incredible. Read it. Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock by Matthew Quick, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars. Dunk by David Lubar, which I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. A Heartache No One Sees by Sheila Walsh, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars, I believe. The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, which I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. The Ask and the Answer by Patrick Ness, which is the second book, which I gave 4 stars. And Monsters of Men, which is the third book in the Chaos Walking trilogy, which I gave 4.5 out of 5 stars. This was fantastic. Then I read the entire, I don't actually know what it's called, the Wake, Fade, Gone trilogy by Lisa McMahon, and I gave all of them 2 out of 5 stars, I believe. I did not really like it that much, but they were really fast reads. World Without Princes by Shoman Chinani, which I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. This is the second book in the School for Good and Evil series. Did not like it. Steve and Me by Terry Irwin, which I gave 5 out of 5 stars because I love Steve Irwin, if you didn't know that about me. Stormfront by Jim Butcher, which is the first book in the Dresden Files, and I gave it 3.75 out of 5 stars. It was really good. Then I read The Irresistible Revolution by Shane Claiborne. It was incredible. I read it twice. I did this to it. I don't even know how to explain it. If you want to see a video of what I did with this, I will happily make one, but I finished it without doing any of the annotations, and then I reread it immediately and annotated it, so it was great. The Silkworm by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling, which I gave 4.5 out of 5 stars. Then I read the entire Under the Never Sky trilogy, which I believe I gave all of them 3 stars. I reread Forgotten God by Frances Chan and gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I also annotated this one. Rose Madder by Stephen King, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars. This was super creepy. Nightfall by Jake Halpern and Peter Kujawanski, which I gave 2.75 out of 5 stars. House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski, which was incredible, and I don't even have words, but I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, like 20 out of 5 stars. It was great. Meg by Steve Alton, which I gave 3.75 out of 5 stars. The Child Thief by Brahm, which I gave 3 stars. I didn't really like it that much. The First Phone Call from Heaven by Mitch Albom, which I gave 4.25 out of 5 stars. The Theological Turn in Youth Ministry, which I gave 5 out of 5 stars. This is really good if you're at all involved in your church's youth ministry. I would highly recommend reading this. Then I finished off the Wanla trilogy and read A Hero for Wanla and The Battle for Wanla. Gave them both 4 stars. This was a really fun middle grade. Burning Midnight by Will McIntosh, which I gave 4.5 out of 5 stars. This is really, really fun read. I highly recommend this. It's very weird, but loved it. The Bait of Satan by John Bevere, which I gave 5 out of 5 stars. Dreamland by Robert L. Anderson, which I gave 3 out of 5 stars. I finished off the The Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I gave Opal 3.25 out of 5 stars, Origin 4.25 out of 5 stars, and I gave Opposition 4 stars. I really enjoyed the end of this series. I finished off the Death Note series by reading The Last Black Edition, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars. Slow Regard of Silent Things by Patrick Rothfuss, which I gave 4.5 out of 5 stars. Unglued by Lisa Turkers, which we read with my church's small group, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And then for Tome Topple, I binge read the entire Mistborn trilogy, so I read Mistborn, which I gave 5 out of 5 stars, The Well of Ascension, which I gave 4.5 out of 5 stars, and The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars as well. The Stone Rose by Jacqueline Rayner, but I listened to the audiobook, which is read by David Tennant, and it was so much fun, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And then finally, the last book that I finished was Clockwork Princess for my reread of this series, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Oh, also, I DNF'd The Last Ever After, which is the last book in the School for Good and Evil, because I couldn't do it anymore. Oh my gosh, okay. That was everything I read, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's my update video. I will hopefully be putting up more videos soon if I can find the time to film, which is the biggest issue right now, but thank you all for watching, and I will see all of you guys next time.